Today I'm going to be combining two of my favourite passions, the first being Japanese vintage toys. There's no doubt that Japan has produced some of the most innovative and unique toys out there. And my second passion is that of motorsport. I love anything to do with rally cars, F1 cars, touring cars, the lot. So today I'm going to be unboxing my favourite G1 Autobot cars. Hi, it's Dave at Vintage Toy Rush. I'm back in the collection room. Welcome along. So today I'm going to be unboxing my favourite G1 Transformer Autobot cars. But before I do that, a little bit of context on Transformers. You can see here we have two Transformers in front of us. We have Optimus Prime and we have Megatron. Now, Hasbro and Takara produced G1 Transformers between 84 and 90. Hasbro bought the rights of several Takara toy lines, such as Diaclone, Mecha and Microchange, I think they were called, and combined them all and released them under the single banner of Transformers. And associated with that was a comic series as well as an animated TV series. So the leader of the heroes, the Autobots, is Optimus Prime, and the leader of the villains, the Decepticons, is Megatron, a P-38 gun. All right, let's look at these Autobot cars that I really like. The first is my only boxed Autobot car, which is Hot Rod. I wanted to just show one of the boxes. I think the box artwork on these things is really nice. Really good picture of Hot Rod there in the front, and on the back we have the typical Transformers artwork, really nice. And we have the usual picture of Hot Rod, a description and his tech specs. So in the box you would get a transparent red piece of plastic. You put it over those tech specs and it would reveal the numbers for each of the characteristics. And we also have some tokens there which you could cut out for extra goodies. So that is Hot Rod, and Hot Rod is, believe it or not, just a hot rod. Now, this is one of my favourites. This is Jazz. And this is modelled off of a Porsche 935, to be more specific, the racing Porsche 935 with all the Martini advertising livery there. This is a really nice rendition of the actual car. It's got all the appropriate livery on there. It looks like a Porsche 935. Nice spoilers on the back. Often with these Autobot cars, the spoiler's missing. Also, if you're going to buy these, you've got to look out for these hoods, the windscreens. They're often snapped. It's very, very delicate. In fact, all of these Autobot cars are very delicate. Now, the actual 935 Porsche was released or built in 1976, and it won the 1979 24-hour Le Mans. So this is some beast of a car in its time. So that is Jazz, the Porsche 935. Next we have another classic racing car. This is the Ligier JS11, an F1 car. In the Autobot world, this is Mirage. Again, got to look out for missing spoilers when you buy this. But this is again another really nice rendition. It's got the ELF and 26 logo on the front. The actual F1 car came out in the 70s, and it actually broke the rules. It broke the F1 rules. In these side pods, in the actual real car, they put some extra aerodynamics in to allow it to go faster and corner better. But they were illegal, so it got banned. Anyway, that is Mirage. Nice F1 car there. Next we have Prowl, Highway Patrol Police. This is actually a Datsun 280ZX or 280ZX if you're from the States. This is actually one of my least favourite renditions of the car. It just looks a bit ragged. It probably doesn't help this is quite old now and been played with, but I always display this in robot mode. I think it looks much better in robot mode. Now, this is a car that everyone's going to recognise. Classic icon of the 80s. This is Red Alert, Fire Chief, but it's actually based on the Lamborghini Countach, the what is it, the LP 500S to be precise. This one, of course, is a Fire Chief, so it's got an additional lights on top. You didn't get that in the real car. Again, the spoilers are always missing. The windscreen, you've got to be careful that it isn't broken when you try and pick these up. So yeah, classic 80s icon, Lamborghini Countach, Red Alert in the Autobot world. And here we have another Lamborghini, well, based on a Lamborghini. This is Sunstreaker. I think a lot of people love this car because of its colour scheme, the yellow, but I think originally it wasn't actually yellow, I think it was red. And also originally from Takara, when you lift up the lid here, inside you would have also got a mini figure that was sat in there. So this is loosely based on the Lamborghini Countach. The front is squarer, the back's also widened and squared, and they've plonked on this massive, huge engine. Still a very nice looking car though. So that is Sunstreaker. And then finally we have Wheeljack. So Wheeljack is actually based off of a Lancia Stratos Turbo, a very successful rally car in its day in the 70s. It won several rally championships. But if you're going to buy this Autobot, things to look out for are in particular the spoilers. Spoilers are always missing. There's either one or the other is missing. And the other thing to look out for are essentially its wings that are underneath. They're always missing as well when you look for this. But again, this is another favourite car of mine, Lancia Stratos. Wheeljack in the Autobot world. Now, these cars I mostly display in car form, but some of them I display in robot mode. I do have the weapons for these, and here's a little tip. I always put my weapons from my Transformers in a bag and put a little label in to say where they come from, because a lot of these cars do have very similar looking rockets and accessories, and if you display them in robot mode, then yeah, you can probably put a lot of these accessories on the robot, but in car mode you can't. So I always put them in a bag, and that way I don't lose them, and also I know which weapons go with which Autobot. So we have the Lancia in the front, and then from left to right we have Jazz, the Porsche 935, then we have Mirage, the Ligier JS11, then we have Prowl, the Highway Patrol, which is a Datsun 280 ZX. Then we have Red Alert, which is Lamborghini Countach, and we also have Sunstreaker, which is based on, or loosely based on, a Lamborghini Countach, and then we have Hot Rod, which is a hot rod. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a few more unboxings of my, or not unboxings, unpacking of my stored G1 Transformers in future videos. So if you like this one, then please subscribe and please like, and also get hit the notification bell so you get notified of future videos. Until then, stay safe and cheers.